What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Epic Entertainment Critics. I am Antoine.
And I'm still James.
And as promised, we are reviewing every episode of Marvel What If. So Marvel has dropped What If Episode 2. Do they have a name for this episode?
They did. I don't remember what it was now.
Well, I don't know the name of the episode, but the whole thing is what if T'Challa was picked up instead of Peter Quill and taken to the Ravengers as a child.
I think it might have been something like that.
So this is kind of like a retelling of Guardians of the Galaxy, but just with a different character.
Right.
How would this be? How would the Guardians be different? Like they taking all of they might be following this theme, taking their movies and redoing them with the what if.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool, ain't it?
Yeah, it's just what if T'Challa became a Star-Lord.
That's the name of the episode?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. So, and that's a title, huh?
Which follows the way the what ifs were titled, you know.
Yeah.
It's always just what if insert premise.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. It works. Yeah. What if T'Challa was made into a Ravenger from Yondu? Basically the same thing as Guardians of the Galaxy, where you saw Peter Quill got kidnapped as a kid, and instead of taking him to his dad or whatever, they kept him and raised him as one of their own, and he became Star-Lord, man. And he never grew up. He grew up physically, but not mentally.
Yeah.
So, if you was a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy, the original movie, this would be interesting. Do you think they would?
Yeah.
Or would you be like, nah, hell no, this is messing up what I like?
Because it does kind of take that generalized storyline.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have the grand loser that is Peter Quill in the MCU, not to be confused with Peter Quill from the original comics.
Right. We're talking about the Peter Quill from MCU played by Chris Pratt. And the way he plays it and his personality and mannerism and stuff. So we talking about this Star-Lord.
Yeah. Not the guy that destroys whole races for minor slights. We ain't talking about him. But the way they play this is like, okay, so Peter Quill messed a lot of stuff up when he went through the let's just talk about the first few scenes of him in Guardians, where it's like he's goofing off, he's very happy-go-lucky. And then T'Challa is just like, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And he's just cool throughout.
I know. So this is what if, take out Peter Quill and insert T'Challa, and what would be different? Oh, my God.
Everything.
If you watch this episode, T'Challa they make it seem like Peter Quill is an idiot. But they made it seem like, you take Quill out and put T'Challa in, everything's better.
The galaxy on the whole is in a much better place with T'Challa replacing Peter Quill. They don't even shy from it. They don't ask the question. They just say, "Oh no, everything would be so much better."
People like each other, they hate each other. It's like how did Peter Quill have anything to do with that?
Cosmic level threats have chilled the F out. In the universe where T'Challa is Star-Lord instead of Peter Quill, the biggest threat to the universe is the Collector.
Yeah, I was getting to that where what about Thanos, the Mad Titan? He's cool now. T'Challa actually talked him out of genocide. And now he cool. He one of the guys now.
No time heist, no decapitation. Just we had a conversation. He explained to me that there were better ways, and now I'm on the team.
T'Challa is such a cool guy that he can talk a mad titan out of genocide, and now he's one of the guys. It's like, oh my God.
Folks casually joke about the fact that he was going to commit genocide on a scale hitherto unknown to existence.
But so I mean, it's funny, It's like basically like, okay, Quill, stay where you at, bro.
Yeah, like you know what? Turns out we didn't need you.
Yeah. So we're gonna throw. I got a couple clips, and you know it's gonna be some comedy here.
Yeah.
It is a kids. I guess it is somewhat for kids.
Yeah.
So they did something different with the. So like I said, it's a what if of Guardians of the Galaxy, and you know, as famously line in that movie was who. So the Who line, they did a revised version of how that went down. And I think, hold on, let me make sure I got that exact clip, but I think I got some of that. So let me see what they got.
Who are you? Star-Lord. I'm a huge fan.
That was not the reaction I was expecting. Surely something this powerful is better off in my hands.
Should have not used the gun.
Go ahead.
Really? Yes.
Like he's fanboying so hard over
He's
Star
like,
Lord.
I know it's like, would that character react like that? That same character
Like,
just with a different person?
But you know what? Like, and so as I've been thinking about it, like, keep in mind the way Peter's going, the way T'Challa goes about being Star Lord is very different from the way.
Well, yeah.
You know, so it's like whereas Quill was at best a petty thief.
Right. Right. I mean, he was raiding the tomb.
Yeah.
I don't even know that orb, like, was somebody watching that or was they on their way to get that? I was just curious.
I don't know.
But anyway.
But like, so like the whole thing about Star Lord's intro is like legendary outlaw. You know.
Yeah.
It's like, well, T'Challa as Star Lord is actually legendary.
Right. So
So
he
it's
did
like-
everything that Quill pretend like he is.
Yeah. Yeah. So Quill talks all this stuff. I'm like, everybody knows me. I'm Star Lord. I did the
No,
thing.
hold on. This might be another name you might know me by. Star Lord. Who? Star Lord, man. Man, take this motherfucker.
T'Challa doesn't even get to introduce himself. He takes the mask off. Stuff like, Star Lord. Oh my God, I am such a huge fan.
Yeah. I know. And then he asks his permission. Hey, can I point the gun at you?
Like I hate to do this, but I had to get. Should I use the gun or should I not?
He
use
said,
the
my
gun?
boss is kind of like, whatever. My boss want me to actually stop you, but,
Like- Oh man! Like he tells him the whole my boss Ronan. He's kind of a mood killer, but he says I gotta get the thing. So but
But like I said, though, before when I saw the trailer, the comedy is like, it don't really match this shit right here.
Never flies solo.
Though the blood of a king runs through your veins, it
Or what I was just, well, that part, I was just trying to do that part where it's playing for
just-
laughs. Where
just silence.
right, never fly solo, where he didn't come in on his cue, so
Yeah.
that's the funny moment.
Yeah.
But it don't work with T'Challa because T'Challa's not funny.
Yeah, it's kind of like the "Don't Freeze" line from Black Panther.
Uh,
I never freeze.
well, that wasn't even a
But like,
comedic
when
line.
but
Was
like
it?
they try.
That wasn't meant for comedy. That line.
No, but
Oh.
the way they play it up only works because someone else is running the comedy. He's a stoic.
Right. But,
At best, he's charming.
right. See, that would have
But
worked
he's
with
not
Quill
funny.
because Quill's an idiot.
Quill's
And the fact that when he try to set something up and if you don't come in on cue, it works because that idiot he must have messed something up.
Also, when Quill comes up with plans, people do their own thing because his plans suck.
Yeah,
When T'Challa comes up with a plan, people do what the hell he tells them.
like when he go like this, like that's the military sign for a stop, and
Yeah.
everybody just keep moving.
Yeah.
So, well, not the military sign, but just sign, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that those scenes, I thought I didn't say they didn't work, but I wasn't crazy about. But they just kept moving.
Yeah.
Everybody around him was more funny, but
I will
T'Challa
say-
itself is not a funny.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
character.
so everyone else pretty much runs the comedy. There is a name for Jaimin Hansu's character that we just saw fanboying there a little minute ago. I forget what the name is, but like his fanboy.
Right, I forget his name, but he was in Captain Marvel. He had a pretty sizable
Yeah.
role in Captain Marvel.
His fanboying in this was a running gag.
Yeah, which went on a little too.
Yeah.
It,
But Sean Gunn's character, whose name I can't remember.
yeah, which
I want to say
he's
Kargan, but
like like Yondu's second in command or something.
Yeah, and
But
let's
I
not
did like-
forget
I did like
Taserface.
was Taserface. That was the guy with
yeah,
the beard. Oh,
yeah.
that's right. That was Taserface. But no, I did like when he was like, you brought me the wrong kid. He was like, what? He got 2 eyes, 2 ears, and a mouth.
even though
all
he
the
said-
boxes checked.
Even though it said, look, 2 see holes, 2 hear holes, one eating hole.
Well, what else you want? We checked all the boxes there.
Does this look like Peter Quill? Look, man, all humans look alike.
Yeah. But no, it had some funny moments in there. It's a cool what if because it's kind of like that's what I like about these. They don't matter.
They
so
don't
I don't
matter, yeah.
have to say, well, what does this mean for later?
Even the way they ended it was like, so this could end very bad. But that's not.
It don't matter because you could just have fun with it, and it don't matter because
that
next
ain't,
week
that ain't
it
what
don't
we came
even-
here for.
it
That
don't-
ain't what we came here
You
for.
do all this crap, and next week never happened.
Never happened. We're done with this story. On to the next one.
And so, like we said, Star Lord is so cool that now he got Thanos, one of the guys.
Yeah.
So let me show you how Thanos is just chilling with him.
T'Challa here showed me there was more than one way to reallocate the universe's resources. Aye, Commander. Although I still assert my plan was not without its merits. I'm pretty sure it's efficient. You see.
And it's the whole point. If you think about it, Thanos' voice, the way Josh Brolin played it, he's just a calm ass
Yeah.
dude. Like
He's just super chill.
right, but you would think the Mad Titan, he finna come in hollering and slobbering. He just kind of like, no. So I'm going to kill half of you guys, and it's going to be random though. So
Yeah.
we're good.
Well, you know what? Maybe he by the time we meet him in the movies, he's grown past his mad phase.
But what I'm
'Cause
saying
they said
is,
he used to just like,
but wouldn't you when you hear about him and he get here,
Oh, yeah,
you shaking
yeah.
in your boots, but he gonna sit down and have coffee with you before he take you out, and you gonna be
yeah,
like,
he might even apologize for the necessity of slaughtering half your planet.
you know, you're not what I expected.
you know, having this chat with you. It's a shame I had to kill you and half of your planet. But
Okay, everybody over there.
like, did Thanos just sit down and have an espresso with me before murdering half my planet? What the hell?
But no, they actually went there. It was cool, and they gave her Nebula more stuff to do. They made, which I think is the better sister. But anyway,
Nebula without being tortured by way of cybernetic
she's a blonde.
implantation.
Let's
Who
see if I-
knew?
The big guy
Nebula's a
You
blonde.
mean your father?
He's
Nebula
lucky
with
I
2
call him
flesh
the
and
big
blood
guy.
eyes as
When
well.
I was young, Yondu attempted to return me to Wakanda, but it had been destroyed.
She's your offspring?
Adopted.
So they kind of kept some of the
Yeah.
some of the stuff the same, but it's still,
And
you
it-
know,
I will say
because of T'Challa, he stopped torturing her.
yeah. So we're
Nice guy.
So we're cool now.
Yeah, I know.
With this guy who tortured his daughter her entire life and wanted to wipe out half of the
We're
population of the
inserting
universe.
T'Challa is best case scenario. With
Yeah.
that.
Isn't it really more than anyone other than Peter Quill?
Man.
Like, let's be like T'Challa.
If Peter
might
Quill
be,
was trying to make a case, he's losing. But go ahead,
yeah.
what you about to
Like,
say?
T'Challa might be the best case scenario, but anyone else would have done.
If Peter Quill was trying to say, "Hey, I should be here instead of T'Challa," and you see this, you'd be like, "Dude,
Go back to Daredevil.
why are you here?" But no, it played out as
Ed
like
from Good Burger would have been better.
right, and so like you said earlier, the villain was the Collector. Do you remember Collector being this flamboyant?
No, like
They played the Collector like he was like a one of them fashion moguls that just
Yeah.
very.
I
He was like Versace.
I keep forgetting homeboy's name that plays the Collector.
The Benicio del Toro. See if I can-
Benicio del Toro.
But
I don't
see,
know
look,
what.
this is how they
but
played
like-
him though.
but
Well, go ahead
like,
and finish
they-
what you say.
It's like they switched from Benicio del Toro to Eddie Izzard.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, okay, this is what if it's gonna be a little different, but I thought he was gonna play him the same way. No, he played him like a flamboyant
Like,
fashion designer.
because like the character was flamboyant in design,
Yeah, right,
but
right,
like
right.
he was more aloof and eccentric.
But now he's like a flaming.
Yeah,
Hold on.
You said about not locking people in cages.
Or perhaps you prefer something a touch more elegant. That woman had taste.
Fabulous. He might as well just came out with that.
Though I don't know.
I
if you-
love what you're wearing. This is fabulous.
So we mentioned this is the best case scenario. Though I will say there are some things that look a little bleak about this.
What's that?
The case where he keeps Hela's helmet also has Thor's hammer and Captain America's shield.
Saying that they died.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Yeah. So like,
Hey, we don't need them. We got T'Challa.
we got T'Challa and his good friend Thanos.
Thanos, right? Thanos is the muscle.
Like they I like in this, the Black Order works for the Collector instead of Thanos.
Yeah, which
I
makes
guess
sense.
because T'Challa couldn't get them on brand.
Fabulous, but no.
I love Ebony Maw wasn't willing to follow Thanos into a new way to do things, but he was willing to work for the Collector.
But I'm just trying to. And he's so. And then why they got him all buff now? Like,
Dude, he is huge,
hey,
man.
Jack. Well, hold on.
Like Benicio del Toro ain't a tiny guy, but he's like the Collector's
Well,
like
he
9
can't.
feet
Yeah, he ain't
tall,
gonna be like this. They got him jacked.
9 feet tall, huge
Right.
and
Which,
ripped and
I mean,
buff.
it helps for the character to make him opposing physically
Yeah.
instead of just like what could the Collector? I think the Collector's supposed to have been strong though. He's like an alien or something.
Yeah, he's like because like him and the Grand Master are supposed to be brothers, right?
Right. Yeah.
And like
Jeff
they
Goldblum.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum. And like because like the whole Tournament of Champions thing is just them pitting their collections against each other.
Yeah. Which would actually be a good episode.
Yeah.
I mean, because I don't know about a good movie, but that'd be a good
I think
episode of What
I
If.
think both of the Avengers cartoons did that as well.
Okay. So a little bit more to.
Took care of all of you. I put a roof over your heads. Oh, karma.
When that happened,
Oh, karma.
karma.
Yeah, karma's gonna get you sooner or later,
man.
bro.
That great Zap Brannigan-esque
Lock
moment.
people in cages, and you think they're gonna say thank you after that.
No, you know what that was? Hey, remember I gave you my last apple off of Django?
Oh,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, what you think? Make somebody a slave, you let them go. What's the first thing gonna do? Kill your
Kill
ass.
Yeah. Hey, so we're cool, right?
I took care of you. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, asshole. But
Yeah.
no. So in the episode,
Yeah.
nice stinger because Quill is finally where he belongs,
Yeah.
working at Dairy Queen.
With his most prized possession.
those same earphones.
Yeah. He got his Sony Walkman.
So this is Quill if he never got picked up by Yondu.
Sorry, we're close. Can't spare a little time for dear old dad.
Too bad this might spell the end of the world.
but that's for another time. No, like, I love the idea of like paying Kurt Russell to come by and give that line. Like, because
Sorry.
like, how do you walk someone into that? It's like, so yeah, we want you to come back to play Ego. Oh, really? What is he gonna be the villain of another movie? Or no, we just need you to give this one line at the end of an episode.
That just make me think of part 2 too much, man. Part 2 made me so mad,
Yeah.
as you know.
Yeah.
It just, I do like that idea though, because the idea was good, but the execution was bad.
Yeah.
And the idea
This
of
is probably already going to lead to a better version of that story.
yeah. So if you redid 2 and actually
And it's T'Challa
like this,
saving the day.
or you can even do it this way. You can even do it quick. But my point is, was stuff into or whatever. What would happen if what's his name? Ego actually got his way. But no, it was a cool little episode, man. It's making me really have fun. Like this episode is making me have more fun with this series, and it's because it's making me say, this is What If.
Yeah.
I
This is
couldn't
exactly what
let
it
go
is.
of holding on to continuity.
Yeah.
Now seeing this episode is helping me let it go.
Well, because you have a few more variables on the galactic scale than when you're Earthbound, like in the first one. So it's like, well, they'd probably run into so and so that would change that, and they'd probably run into so and so, and that would change this.
Yeah, but not only that, when you say once this happened, what does this mean later?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because this is we're done.
And I think that's the best thing about these what if stories, even from the comics, but also here, is like, whatever your story is, no matter how hard it is to walk forward after you get to a certain point, it doesn't matter.
We're done here.
We're done. So we may have just spelled doom for the entire. No one cares. We're done.
We're done. So what does this mean? It don't matter because this
Doesn't
never
matter.
happened. It's like a dream.
Yeah, it's like, how did so and so? Do you not get this?
Yeah, so that was episode 2, man. It was kind of fun to me,
Yeah.
especially me being a big fan of the original Guardians of the Galaxy. It's like what is? It's like playing with stuff,
Yeah.
but it doesn't. It's not
consequences.
locked in, so I'm good with it. You
Yeah.
know. So it was fun, and I heard the episode 3 is actually pretty good. I don't know what it's about, but some people that reviewed it said the first 3 episodes, the third one like really brought them in.
Okay.
So we'll see. They could have just been full of crap, but we'll see. So that is our review for Marvel's What If episode 2. How it go?
What if T'Challa became a Star-Lord?
What if T'Challa became a Star-Lord? The universe will be infinitely better. All right, y'all, we're going to be out of here. Thanks for checking out the video. And if you like our content, please subscribe to the channel and share. Tell a friend. Share this with people that you think will enjoy our content. And then hit the bell icon so you get alerts every time we post new videos or if we live stream.
And don't forget to like and comment.
And we're out of here.
Peace.